Good evening all, and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. It's Sunday night, which means it's trad beer night, and the beer we're going for tonight is this one. It is Fallen Acorn's Pompey Royal. Now, this should have appeared last month, but for reasons beyond my control and Fallen Acorn's control, it couldn't get here until March. So we're doing it tonight. And this one, I'm hoping I've saved the best till last. It's the one that I was most excited about trying. And yeah, so it's 4.3% best bitter, and it says on the side of the bottle that Fallen Acorn Brewing Co. are breaking the divide between traditional and craft. We just brew beer. It's brewed to a recipe handed down from brewery to brewery locally for decades. Sweet and malty with a delicate hop finish and a robust bitter backbone. And our label features the work of award-winning Portsmouth photographer Johnny Black. And the big bonus here, and it's cool, is that 5p per pint sold will be donated to the Portsmouth Hospital's charity, which is an awesome thing to do. And just to come back to the artwork on the bottle, you've got a nice old school boat, which focus. There we go. Could be. I'm not up on my my boats. It could be HMS Victory, and a nice moody sky. Look at that, and that sun. It's awesome. I love it. So yeah, let's get it out into a glass and see what we think. So, it's bottle condition, so I've got to pour it carefully. We're pouring into my Stormtrooper glass, and the pour is the right colour. Now, being bottle conditioned, I'm expecting a little bit of haze. Not a huge amount of carbonation. See if we can encourage a bit of a head. Pouring gently, of course, just so as to leave some sediment. First sign we pull back. There we go. So, we have a beer without much of a head. It's like pouring straight from the cask. No sparklers involved. It is chestnutty brown, a little bit of mahogany, and you've got a bit of glow coming through. Yeah, a little, very subtle haze. And yeah, that's your beer in a glass. So interesting. See, there's the Stormtrooper. Let's hope this one hits, unlike a Stormtrooper. So yeah, it looks good. Looks like a fresh out the cask, and yeah, looks nice. Let's have a whiff. Dark fruit, nice dark fruit, malty, twiggy, if you will. There's a beautiful dark fruit, almost chocolatey as well. Be interested to find out what malts he is. I'm suspecting a chocolate malt maybe, because there is just that nice dark chocolate coming through. I say raisins, plums. Christmas cake in a way. It smells lovely. So, it looks good, smells good. Let's have a taste. Cheers. It does taste good. It's malty. Beautiful malts. Lots and lots of malt coming through. That is a malt lover's delight. That really is. The body on it is excellent. It's got just enough body to it. It's a bit more than medium. Carbonation is there. It's very light on the carbonation. Mouthfeel is soft and silky smooth, but the flavours, oh my, lovely. It's got subtle bitterness. It's nice and roasted malts. It's verging towards porter territory in terms of the roasted level of malt flavour. That's nice. And the hot bitterness that you expect in a best bitter is just there. You know, it's never meant to be huge and in your face, as much as I would love that. It's spot on. Warming, it's welcoming. That is a beer I could sit and sip all day long, every day of the week. However, I'm not allowed, so... But if you love your traditional bitters, this is right up there. It's one you absolutely have to try. The malt finish is superb. Absolutely superb. So, let's pop that down and consider some points for Pompey Royal. You know, it gets extra points for the artwork. It's awesome. I love the artwork on the trad beer line that Fallen Acorn put out. It is impeccable. It's classy. It's just old school. It's got a beautiful vibe to it. And the beer ain't half bad either. Let's be honest. So, points for Pompey Royal. We go to the Aid Memoir of Untapped, which says that it has had 652 check-ins and a criminally low 3.53 average score. I suspect the people who tried it, maybe not bitter drinkers. My scoreboard of joy. I just need to put the name on because it's void of anything at the minute. Pompey Royal. I think I need to visit one of our clients down that way and call into the tap. Try it on tap. Anyway, so there's my scoreboard of joy. Completely empty. I have a feeling it's going to have a good score. So, let's go for the looks. It's got a lovely colour to it. It's got a beautiful, beautiful appearance. I mean, the only criticism I could say is the lack of head, but it's like pouring direct from a cask without a sparkler. I personally am a fan of a sparkler. I know many are not. Hugh, I'm looking at you here. I know you're not a fan of the sparkler sunshine, but I love them. It just gives a nice look to the beer. It's old school looking to me. It reminds me of the sweets, the big creamy head. I love it. But anyway, the beer itself looks lovely. A little bit of haze, beautiful colour. Can I fault it? I cannot. I cannot fault it. It's going to get a full point off the bat. The aroma is never ever too strong on a best bitter. It's got beautiful roasted notes. You've got dark fruits. You've got malt. You've got that hint of chocolate. And that Christmas cake vibe going on. It's almost like a Christmas cake crossed with a coffee cake. Can you tell I'm hungry? It's a beautiful aroma nonetheless. It's medium strong and it's beautiful. It fits the brief perfectly. It tells me everything I want to know about the beer. It's going to get a full point. The body is excellent. The only thing, again, I would change is perhaps just a touch more carbonation. Just a touch, not a lot, just a little bit. It's beautiful mouthfeel, beautiful body. Can't fault it, really. I'm going to give it the 0.75 though, because like I say, it could do with just a touch more carbonation, just to give it that va-va-voom. The taste though, impeccable. Beautiful malt profile, the best malt profile on a bitter I've had in a long time. Hop bitterness is just about right. You know, it's there in the background, sitting there doing its thing. It's subtle. It's not in your face. It's letting the malts play nicely at the front of the whole field, whatever you want to call it. The profile, perfect balance. I love it. It's getting a full point. And the finish. On a beer of this nature, I want the beautiful malts to sing, to shine. And they do. It's all about that twiggy brown, beautiful finish on the back end. And that's what it is. It's twiggy and brown. It's malty. It's delicious. You've got a little bit of hop bitterness on the back end. You've got those beautiful dark fruits and almost coffee-like flavours coming through from those beautiful roasted malts. Yeah. Gets a full point on the finish. It does exactly what a finish on a bitter should do. So we come to the bonus points. Now obviously it can't have the full bonus because it doesn't get the full 5 out of 5. But the value for money, £3.60 a bottle I believe it is, and it's worth every penny. 100%. You know, it knocks spots off of your bitters that you can go and buy in the supermarket at £1.80 or 4 for £6. That kind of thing obliterates them. In fact, I can only think of one, maybe two that are on par. Would I buy it again? Of course I would. Absolutely. And I will be. It's a beer that I will return to time and time again. So, Pompey Royal from Fallen Acorn has got 4.75 out of 5. and 2 little extra boxes on the right hand side there as well. Can't knock it at all. So that concludes for now the beers from Fallen Acorn. There were a few that were out of stock that I wanted to try, but I shall try them when they're available. But in the meantime, Pompey Royal, brilliant best bitter. Absolutely worth buying and trying if you've never tried it before. And I shall make it my mission to go and try it on tap. And we'll leave it there. So I'm just going to say, that has been the beer. I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You've got the like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of as you wish. And I will see you again soon for another video. Bye.